we've arrived at Medina Lake 1,000 Trails, just northwest of San Antonio, Texas. Let's go check it out. As you come in and you pass the 1,000 Trails sign, you're going to see the guard shack dead ahead. That's the guard shack in the center of your screen. You'll need a gate code to get in there. You're going to hang a left and go into that big parking lot right in there. And you're going to check in at the office right there. You just follow the arrows right into the parking lot. And then they have another sign that tells you to go in a U here. And they have somebody that will come out, check you in at a table. This is COVID season. So they will go ahead and check you in. They set up a little table right outside of the office there. In fact, you can see a little table set up outside the office. It looks like somebody's closing the door up. Many of the sites have a SOAR connection here at Medina Lake RV Campground, but they do have a dump station. Let me take you around and show you where it's at. So here's the dump station. There are two different dump stations right here, and there's a second loop. And Melody and I, when we go out in the morning, we just use this second loop. This is right off the main drag in the campground, and we stop down at that dumpster and dump our garbage, and both of these loops loop right back around and put you on the main drag out here. They have three different camping areas here at Medina Lake RV Campground, and the first is top of the trail. There's a middle of the trail, and there's the lower trail, and it's a quite a distance from the middle to the lower, and the lower is the more scenic of the three. That's where you'll be down by the lake. That's where we like to camp. And with most 1,000 Trails, they're not going to assign you the site. You go find what site you want. So I am going to update my preferred list of campsites this morning. Since the last time we were here, they converted two of our preferred campsites over to seasonal, so they're no longer available. So let me take a walk around. I'm going to show you a few preferred sites so you don't have to run around trying to scope out what the best sites are here once you arrive at 1,000 Trails, Medina Lake. Let's get to it. Okay, well, I'm heading back to where the full hookup sites are. We're at the top of the trail. There's all kinds of different camping here at Medina Lake RV Campground. This is a typical 30 amp no source site. This is a pull through, very large site. And there's a bunch of these. They also have lots of sites for smaller campers. This will be an example of one where you have lots of privacy. That's site 53. I'm not I'm not going to focus on these sites down here. I think there are a minimum of three full hookup sites I'm going to show you in the upper camping loop. Okay, for geographical reference, there's the silo that's on property. And this site right here seems to be a seasonal site, but it's in the L section. They're backed up against the back of the property. That's L12. This next one's out of order, and all down through here in the L section off to the right are full hookup 50 amp sites, 50 amp sites, all full hookup. The reason I'm only showing you a few is because they're slanted and you'd have to work at getting your rig level, but there are a few that are good. That's L10. L10 is a keeper going down the book for Medina Lake, 1,000 Trails RV campground. L10. There's another vantage point at L10. It has a concrete sitting area, and you can get your rig level there. Full hookup, 50 amp. Just to show you why some of these sites are not preferable, you see those blocks underneath the tire right by the seating area. That gentleman had to work quite a bit to get his Miranda level there. That's site L01, and if I were back in my rig in that site, I would actually put one set of wheels just on the cement pad. I wouldn't have my rig that close to the trees right there, but you can get your rig level there. So that's an alternate for you. Full hookup, 50 amp in the L loop. Site 01. Site number 28 is a 50 amp full hookup. And you can get just about any size rig in there. This is, we're now starting the middle of the trail loop. There were only 2 sites I recommended in the top of the trail. R28, going down the book, Medina Lake RV campground. So site 28 was up that way. And I'm taking you down to the best site, in my opinion, the best site in this loop, this R loop. And it's just around the corner here. Let's go down and take a look at R6. Okay, this is a look at site R6. You see those folks are checking out on February 24th. There's their sticker right there, so that site is not a seasonal site. And I had wrote this down the last time I was here. You can see the site number right here, R6. And you have a lot of privacy there. You can get your rig level. And let me take you down here. You're starting to get a slope on some of these sites, but this site, you can get your rig level. And there's your seating area. R6 going down the book. That's my top site in the R loop. I'm going to give you a runner-up that's just down the street here. R8, another good site, lots of privacy, and you can get your rig level. R8 going down the book. Last site in the R loop that I can recommend is R41. You can get just about any size rig in there. You can get your rig level. There's a slight pitch, but you have lots of privacy. It's a corner site. There's the road right there. Site R41. There's a runner-up for you. Yeah, the bucks are pretty big here. Medina Lake, 1,000 Trails. This is their home. This is really thick. This is one of the walking trails. Well, they have one loop trail. This makes a loop around the center camping area. But this is the woods are really thick back in here. This portion of the trail. So the trail does change. Vegetation wise, as you get closer to the camping loop, It's a pretty neat loop walking trail here at Medina Lake. Oh, there's a camper right there. I guess we've made it to the camping loop. So yeah, there's the pool. Here comes Melody. She's gonna take us on a tour of the laundry since she's intimately familiar with it. It's in this cute little building right here. This is laundromat. It's got Wi-Fi, really good Wi-Fi. Looks like it's open. This is our second time at Medina Lake, and so we knew where the laundry was. It's got a folding table. Okay, hon, how much is it?
It is $1.75 to wash and $1.75 to dry. And the dryers work amazingly.
Okay, so quarters only, right?
Quarters only. And even though this is $1.50, it's actually $1.75.
$1.75, and they got it posted up there.
And it's only open from 8 until 9.
Oh, I guess it's right there. Okay. Well, it is sunset at Medina Lake, Thousand Trails. It is really pretty here. Absolutely gorgeous. It's our second visit to the park. Last time we came through, we were just passing through and had a quick 4 nights, but we're getting to get to know the park on this visit. The lake is down a bit, but boy, is it pretty. And the surrounding countryside, the Texas Hill Country, is just amazing. Beautiful. Another beautiful day here at Medina Lake Thousand Trails. Melody and I are going down to the River Walk in San Antonio. We intend to check out the Alamo and find us a place to eat somewhere along the river. If we're successful, I'll show you a few clips and a few photographs. Well, we made a day trip down to see the Alamo and walk the River Walk here in San Antonio, Texas. And that tower you see is the Tower of the Americas building. Melody and I went there the last time we were here. Oh, must have been like 7 years ago. But Melody, Milo's not allowed in the Alamo, and so I'm out here with Milo while Melody's touring the inside of the Alamo. Well, we're along the River Walk. You see Bubba Gump right up ahead there, and this is the Hard Rock Cafe. We're taking a walk up the River Walk this morning. Boy, it sure is pretty down here. The San Antonio River Walk. This is Casa Rio. This is where we ate lunch. And what was the name of the waiter, hon? James. Jamie. And wow, what an outstanding waiter. One of Melody's friends said to ask for Jamie, and wow, did he take good care of us. The food is fantastic, prices are reasonable, and it's right on the San Antonio Riverwalk. Well, it's another beautiful morning in Medina Lake, Thousand Trails, near Lake Hills, Texas. And there are hills here, which are a welcome sight from the flats of South Texas. Somebody's got their Jeep out on the near the lake this morning out there. See it off in the distance. There are a huge number of deer here at Medina Lake, Thousand Trails. All kinds of huge bucks walking around. I mean, herds of deer, hundreds of them. Okay, well, we are going on a day trip today. We're going to check out a local state park. I just wanted to give you a video clip of Lake Medina early in the morning. Be getting back with you later. They do have a pool in Medina Lake Thousand Trails. They also have a hot tub, but it is out of order at the time of our visit. Okay, this is the bottom of the trails. And these are where the most scenic campsites are near the lake. Melody and I prefer to be down here in this loop. It's actually an area. There's a number of loops. The activity center is right over there. And you can see a playground through the trees there. So there's mini golf out on the other side of the activity center. Let's go check that out, and then I'll show you some of the preferred campsites here at the bottom of the trails at Medina Lake, Thousand Trails. The activity center does have Wi-Fi, good download speed, but the upload speed is so-so. About the best I could get out of it is 5 megabytes a second. So let's go over here and check the mini golf out on the other side of the activity center. There's the activity center up in there. And when I wanted to use the Wi-Fi, I would come in and just park in the lot right in the front there, and you can get Wi-Fi. And right across from the activity center, they do have some cabins. They're strewn throughout the park. But that's a nice looking cabin there. That cabin I just showed you is cabin 34. That's what the your driveway looks like to park your vehicle. As you can see, I'm counting 1, 2, 3 additional cabins right down from it. I would assume these are getaway cabins, but it does not say getaway, so you would have to check that out with the park. The getaway cabins are usually their more upgraded cabins. There are smaller cabins here in the park. But let me get you over to the mini golf area. We'll take a look at it. So here's the mini golf course. It looks okay. Melody and I haven't played, but I'm sure they do have the clubs and the balls and everything you need over in the activity center just across the street. But there is a look at their mini golf course, and I have seen kids out here playing on it. It does say you have to be 13 years or older to check out the putters at the rec office or the ranger station. Here's a look at one of the smaller cabins, F71. And then we're in F Loop, just across the street here is cabin number F69. Looks to be of newer construction. That actually looks like a really nice cabin. And we weren't exaggerating about all the deer. This is like the middle of the day, and right across from the cabin is another big old buck just chilling out. You got kids, you don't even have to be a kid to enjoy all the wildlife here. But if you got kids, I'm sure they'd just be delighted to see all these deer. Well, I was going to take you down this loop. I think I still am, but got some deer walking up through here. They're out here every day. Site F141 looks like a good site. And that's right across from the field where all the deer hang out. Okay, well, that's the lake right up there. And this site here looks pretty good. No height clearance problems. You can get your rig level. Just about any size rig should be able to get in there. F152. It's a purple box, so it should be a full hookup 3050 amp site. But we will verify. 3050 amp electric service. And where is the soar hookup? Is right there, underneath that rock right there. Okay, and this is a look back at the site, and you're right across from the lake. That's your picnic table, complete with a complimentary deer. That's a final look back at site F152 going down in the book. Well, this is our site at Medina Lake, Thousand Trails. Site F28. It's a pull-through site, full hookup, 3050 amp. And we are happy with it. Got plenty of room to pull. I usually back in the front. I was just out, so my rig is, or my Dodge Ram is parked in the rear. That tells you how much room comes with the site. You can get any size rig in there. Site F28. Putting it down in the book for you at Medina Lake, Thousand Trails. They do allow tent camping, and this is the tent camping area, and you can set your tents up with that as your view. Medina Lake, Thousand Trails is one of our favorite Thousand Trails campgrounds, and you can see why. The hill country surrounding San Antonio is just spectacular. We ended up upgrading during the filming of this video. We upgraded our Thousand Trails membership to the Adventure package. That's their top line membership. And Bob Bostic and his wife Marie, they took really good care of us. So if you're looking for a camping pass for Thousand Trails, or you're looking to upgrade an existing membership, give them a call. I'll have their contact information in the written video description on YouTube. I'll also have the upload and download speeds for Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile in the written video description as well. If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and I'll see you down the road.